Hi, welcome back. So, this episode, I just have to get my Challenger's ticket to battle Jacinth, which seems kind of weird to me that she made all that big fuss about us joining her little tournament, and then now I could just take my time earning my Challenger's ticket and then join in whenever that's done. Like, all that rush for nothing. Anyway, I decided to put my hat back on because it matches pretty well with my outfit. And after all the time shopping I did, I need to wear something that I bought. And it's cute. You can't be a Pokemon protagonist without a hat. Anyway, I figured I would record my earning a Challenger's ticket this time because there are things that I want to talk about and I feel like I can't in the plot relevant episodes because I'm too busy saying dialogue, or I need to concentrate on fighting Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. So hopefully I'll be able to talk about the things I want to talk about during some lower stakes battles. But let's get in there first. I'm going to start with Frostlass. I think I hyped myself too much about Frostlass's Mega Evolution. Like, I was expecting something more ghosty, you know? But instead they leaned into the, like, lady element of her design more than the ghost element. So I had like a very clear picture in my head of what Frostlass's Mega would look like, but I was wrong. Dragon type moves, I don't know any of those. Oops, I should have just Shadow Ball. Oh well. Let's use Zembor. Anyway, what did I even want to talk about during this episode? Probably the game itself, right? I've been thinking about like how much dialogue there is in this game, and I don't think it's just because I'm actually reading all the dialogue aloud this time, which I've never had to do before. Getting lots of Moo Moo milk. But, like, I was just thinking, you know, like, I like having more focus on, like, plot and characters and stuff. So, in theory, I should really like what's going on in this game. And I do like most of the characters we've met. But I just feel overwhelmed by all the like, it feels like there's just so much of it, you know? And it's, I think the issue isn't like the that there's a lot of plot and characters and dialogue, it's the pacing. Like, this feels really... like, it's getting kind of predictable. Like, I meet a character, I do a plot with them, and then I have a promotion match, and then it's on to the next character. And we, rinse and repeat. And, like, Scarlet and Violet also had a lot of characters and a lot of story with, like, you know, Nimona and Penny and Arvin and like the school and stuff, but it was spaced out better, and I didn't feel like pressured to do all of it all at once. Like, I felt like, okay, I could take a class or two at school, and then I'm gonna go explore a bit, and then I can come back and or like go help Arvin, like just whenever I get to that area, you know. Like, but this, it's it just, there's no room to breathe or do what I want. And I want to like the characters. I do like the characters. And I am enjoying, like, the little plot stuff with them. Like, I enjoyed working for Corbeau and hunting down Canary and all of that. But it just feels like I can't take a break to do whatever I want when I'm in the middle of a plot. Which might not necessarily be a bad thing. Like, some people might really like that, but it's just not my cup of tea. I think, I think Scarlet and Violet did it better. Two Scythers. Where are all the trainers? There's one. I've also been playing some older Pokemon games, like, on my own time. I beat Leaf Green, like, last week or something, and I started a new file in Soul Silver. And, I I think I made a mistake in this game by choosing Embor as my starter. Not because I dislike Embor, but because it turns out that in a game where Cyndaquil is offered, I am incapable of choosing anything else. And why would I want to choose anything other than Cyndaquil? It's literally perfect. So, like, I've had such a hard time playing Soul Silver as an adult, and because I've done this thing where, like, I tried to use Pokemon I've never used before in each playthrough, which starts with the starter. So every time I've tried to play Soul Silver as an adult, I've tried to use like a different team than my usual. And then like I don't feel like actually playing the game. So this time around I really wanted to like get to the post game because I've never battled Red on Mount Silver. So I really want to do that this time. And it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna make an exception to my self-imposed rule and use some of my normal team that I grew up with. Good job, Ariados. What was I saying? So I started with Cyndaquil, and I've been having a great time in this playthrough. I'm in the middle of the radio tower takeover, and like half of my team is the same as it was in every single playthrough when I was in like middle school. I played Soul Silver all the time. But I love my Quilava so much. It's got the cutest little ears, and there's no way I could ever play as any other starter in a game where Cyndaquil's an option. What's going on? That was weird. So, I should have chosen either Chikorita or Totodile in this game, because I don't have any kind of attachment to the Univist starters. Mawile. It's gotta be Embor. Guess I was kind of overthinking it. It doesn't have much health left. But I also think that I also prefer like old-fashioned 2D like top-down style games over 3D games, and that goes for like any franchise like Pokemon, Zelda, you know, anything else. I don't know what else there is. I don't like having to worry about the camera. So even though like visually I prefer this, like gameplay wise I prefer top down. You've got 4 directions to walk. And I think I prefer the turn-based battles. Is there a Scatterbug? Alright. So it's the daytime now. Let's do some side missions. My team in Soul Silver was always like really stupid back in middle school. Like it consisted of my starter, Typhlosion, of course, and then a Mareep that I refused to evolve, a Togepi that I refused to evolve, a Noctowl, and a Dragonair that I refused to evolve. I think I usually used the red Gyarados as well, but not all the time. And like the only time that like base team of 5 really changed was the time I caught a shiny Golbat. It was my first ever shiny, and it made me like the Golbat line, or Zubat line. Oh, you won the Canary Quiz Whiz contest, right? What a surprise running into you here. As the Quiz Whiz, I'm sure you already know that Canary's partner is Electros. I want to have the same partner Pokemon as her, so I've been training up some Electric. All that's left is to pick the strongest Electric and evolve it into Electros with a Thunderstone. And to think I would run into you at this crucial moment. A miraculous bolt from the blue. Oh, Quizwiz, please honor me with a battle. Help me choose the strongest, most electrifying Electric. You can just buy a whole bunch of Thunderstones and evolve them all. I'm ready. I'm always ready to battle. Thank you! Only a Quizwiz of your caliber can help me choose the strongest Electric. Dynamo is still so weird to me. Like, it still just doesn't... I hate to say it doesn't seem realistic because Pokemon isn't necessarily realistic anyway. But I don't know. I can't imagine being as insane about a streamer as all these guys are about Canary. Your strength as the Canary Quizwiz is the most electrifying of all. I'll take the Thunderstone. Wow, not only are you the Canary Quizwiz, but you also have exceptional skill in battle. We may have lost, but I've seen enough to decide which of my Electric I'll use the Thunderstone on. Don't be a fool, Anguil! Bunny, sir, have I done something wrong? Canary's cherished Electros wasn't chosen based on how strong it was as an Electric. On the contrary, it was a weak Electric that she trained up into the strongest Electros. What? A shocking revelation. Can you even call yourself a Canatic if you didn't know that? Bzz. A true Canatic adores, appreciates, and accepts all of their Electric regardless of strength. And you, my dear Quizwiz comrade, you have my thanks for sparring with this young Canatic. Come, Anguil, let us train with other Canatics to further solidify our dynamo bonds. And just give them all Thunderstones. Oh, he did give me a Thunderstone. Nice. I don't think there's anything I want to evolve with it. At the moment. I should have someone come with me. And Process is one of the best at keeping up. Oh, another broken elevator. What are you looking at? Let me guess, you want to use this elevator? Well, too bad. This is my favorite elevator. If you're gonna insist on using it, I've got no choice but to battle you. I'm gonna tell Corbeau you're being a pest. Come talk to me. I'm ready to battle. I'm always ready to battle. I'm not ready to lose though. The rest syndicate grunts all have the same little eyebrows, really close to the middle of their heads. I don't think I'm gonna lose. Keep ice beaming. Shadow ball. And ice beam. Or not. You were doing so well. That battle. Now that was uplifting. I'm so sorry for my behavior. I had no idea we were so strong. I sincerely apologize for my rudeness. Now, as I mentioned, I'm rather fond of this particular elevator, but I insist that you use it. It looks out of order. A million times if need be. Alright. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on things so that you can go up and down as you please. I wasn't worried. But thanks, I guess. Alright, let's see what's so great about this elevator. There's an Ultra Ball. Are you a Bellsprout fan? Can't say I blame you. Well, now what? Where's the... shiny stone? I need one of those in Soul Silver for my Togetic. I think they're a bit harder to get in that game. Where's the side quest? Is it up on the roof? Doesn't look like it should be. Oh, whatever. I'll do this one. Police officers and Lumios have Pokemon help out with investigations, you know. Me, I've been wanting to partner up with a Pokemon called Shuppet. I've heard it likes the negative emotions that people feel, jealousy, vindictiveness, and so on. So I was thinking with Shuppet's help, I could zero in on people with strong negative feelings and make it easier to track down criminals. We could even prevent crimes before they happen. Oof. Don't know if that's a good idea. Here's where I need your assistance. If you have a Shuppet, would you be willing to give it to me? I don't know if I have a Shuppet. I do. Wait. Sure. Oh, I didn't. Whatever. Bye-bye, Shuppet. Nice to meet you, Shuppet. The piece of Lumios depends on you. Let's see what you can do. That being said, I don't expect you to start railing in criminals right off the bat, of course. And you definitely should not... What's it called when you, like... like try and figure out who's likely to become a criminal and stop them before they can commit a crime and punish people for not committing any crimes. I can't remember the term. What's this? Has it picked up on some negative feelings already? Let's follow it. I bet it's going to a cafe for some snacks. Okay. It was way over there. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Did anyone see that Pokemon commercial from the Super Bowl the other day? I don't really watch football all that often. But I did watch the Super Bowl. So I did see the commercial. I thought it was very cute. I did not know who most of those people were. My mom recognized Lady Gaga. But I thought it was so neat to see Lady Gaga and Jigglypuff singing together. That was so cute. What's going on? This is where I live. Oh, are you already done for the day, dear? No, I'm still on the job. You haven't seen anything suspicious around here, have you? I can't say that I have. Well, I guess you're still busy with work. Good luck with the investigation. Shuppet? Why are you reacting to her? Oh, what a nosy little Shuppet. I must be reacting to these ugly feelings I've been keeping inside. I didn't want you to know. Am I getting involved with, like... This is personal. I shouldn't be here. I should leave. What do you mean? Could it be? It seems I've been too absorbed in my work. My wife's been so supportive, but she's felt some resentment at me for being absent all this time. Those suppressed feelings almost turned into a full-blown grudge. And that's what led Shuppet right here. Gosh, it's so cute. It's so pleased with itself. Good job, Shuppet. We've been living together for so long, I just assumed we knew what the other was thinking. But I was so preoccupied with my job that I didn't even notice she was unhappy. One fine husband I am. I think I'm going to need your help a lot more going forward, Shuppet. I'll try my best to be a better partner so my wife doesn't feel the need to suppress her emotions. So let me know if I ever need to try harder, okay? It's so cute. I kind of want to keep that Shuppet now. Thank you for picking that up. Next one. Where am I? Let's go here. Okay. It's down there. Is it Sylveon? Sylvie! It looks like my Sylvie's picking up on some strong emotions nearby. It's that couple across the street. They're sorting some things out. Sylveon can use their feelers to send out an aura that people find very soothing, you know. It certainly comes in handy for putting an end to bickering and fighting. I myself am also highly attuned to energy. The air is positively pulsing with anger. Some frightful quarrels must be going on nearby. Do you think you could help us do something about it? Come, dear, let's use Sylvie's powers to soothe all the anger and put an end to the quarreling. Alright. Five groups in the midst of a bitter quarrel. These kids look like they're in a fight. Nuh-uh, it's your Binacle. I'm telling you, it's your scalp. You don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. Ah, what a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. Sylvie, yeah! Heart emoji. Your scalp is way stronger for sure. Nuh-uh, your Binacle is just as awesome. I mean, my scalp and your Binacle end up in a draw every time they battle. Fine. I guess both our Pokemon are strong. You happy now? Well, I never. They weren't arguing. They were giving each other compliments. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help to resolve. Alright. How close by is the vicinity? These guys don't seem like they're arguing. That's not what you promised. Go on, leave me behind already. Let me pick this up first. Tiny mushroom. It's a competitive world out there. You can't hold yourself back forever. Fulfill your potential. But what about your promise? Don't tell me you have no intention of keeping it. Ah, what a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. Sylvia, you're the talented one here. You should press on with Mabel's research tasks without me. No way, Dad. You promised we'd work together to reach the top research level at the same time. I know what I promised, but you're strong enough to visit any of the wild zones while my Pokemon aren't quite there yet. Until I train them further, I'll just slow you down. Oh, Dad. My Pokemon are more trained, sure, but I still want us to do this research together. Then we'll compete to see who gets to be the next director of the Pokemon Research Lab. It'll be me. Well, I'll be. They were just getting worked up over how much they want to support each other. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help resolve. Sylveon's so cute. You need to choose. I can't. They're both important. I'm sorry, but it's about time you decided what's more important to you. They're both important. There's no way I can choose between them. Oh, what a tragic quarrel. You were the one who caught Noibat, so you need to spend more time with it. I shouldn't be the one looking after the poor deer all the time. Honey, You know I love you and Noibat more than anything, but I can't take Noibat with me to work. Well, how about you ask your boss if you can work from home some days? That's a great idea. It'd be lovely to spend more time with Noibat and you on the work days. I'll ask about it tomorrow. Goodness, those two were simply discussing how best to look after a beloved Pokemon. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere. I was gonna suggest that he just quit his job. Some dynamo. Is that all you've got? Give me more! Now that's a shock. Stand right in the middle of them. They look ready to actually fight. What's the deal? I know the whole thing by heart. It's just the punchline that needs work. Yeah, but it's the most important line. You can't expect Dedenne to carry you across the finish. Ah, what a tragic quarrel. Now that's a shock. Yes, your timing and delivery were perfect. Say it just like that on the big stage. Thanks, man. This year I'm taking the title of Canary Comedy Whiz for sure. She also has like a comedy show. That's the spirit. Just have Dedenne work on its electricity gags and you've got this in the bag. Oh, it seems they were just rehearsing some sort of stand-up comedy routine. What are you looking at? No, you've got it wrong. What are you looking at? Nuh-uh, nope, wrong. What are you looking at? Oh, much better. I felt the menace in that one. Remember, you gotta make people respect you if you're gonna be part of the Rust Syndicate. Thanks for the advice, Teach. I won't let you down now, I promise. You sure won't. Let's keep drilling it till you get it. The boss and everyone else are counting on us. I was so sure they were fighting, but I suppose it was just training of some sort. There weren't actually any conflicts to resolve. Oh, I never. Not a single person was arguing. Sylvie seemed so frustrated about not being able to use her aura. Oh, honestly, you could have done more to help everyone, Sylvie. People can always use more soothing. You should have pushed a little harder with your powers. Goodness, what came over me? I shouldn't have taken my frustration out on Sylvie like that. I'm truly sorry. Can you ever forgive me, Sylvie? The only ones arguing were you. I'm sure by now you've started to wish you could spend every day with Sylveon, huh? If so, then teach a very tight move to Nevi. And after you've showered it with love and care, you might be blessed with a soothing Sylveon of your very own. Right then, Sylvie, let's keep spreading love and joy to all corners of Lumiose, shall we? Lumiose doesn't have any corners, it's a circle. Ooh, a shell bell. Okay, on to the next thing. Let's go here. It's actually probably faster to walk than wait for the loading screen. Alright. Are you kidding? No way! Hey, who's the customer here? Oh, hey Emily. Sorry to spring this on you, but give me a hand, will ya? This guy needed help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. So I told him it's not possible, and now he's all up in our faces demanding a battle. All I asked was for you to carry my precious Agron, but now you say that's impossible? Agron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that? I don't want to hear it. You've got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. I'll whip you into shape, both of you. I came to Lumios to join the Z-A Royale. If I can't take out two upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here. It doesn't seem like anything will get through to him. So come on, battle him with me. Are these the people from like the very first moments of this game? You ready to battle him? Let's do this. Remember how we met? Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me and now here we are. Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out now. Agron and my other Pokemon are going to send you all flying. I'd say I'd send his Pokemon flying instead, but Agron might not fly very far with, you know, weighing 800 pounds. Snow. I don't want to carry any of those Pokemon. They're all heavy. Man, the trainers here in Lumios are just way too strong. I had no idea that Lumios City's trainers were so formidable. Okay, never mind about the Z-A Royale. Once we've done some sightseeing, we're heading home. Carry my Agron, he says. Sheesh, if he'd just been reasonable, we'd have been happy to show him around. Thanks, Emily. You really helped. I appreciate you lending us a hand even after we kinda took your bag. And I do kind of owe you. Seeing Pancham carry your travel bag back then gave me an idea, so I started a business showing tourists around Lumios while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham can climb fences and get into places where people can't. Hey, you're late. Is everything okay? Andre? Yeah, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in the Z-A Royale. Makes me proud to think that your first Pokemon battle in Lumios was against me. Okay, see you later. I hope we meet again. Cute. Bye. That was cute. I like Candy and her Pancham. Where to next? Let's turn around. Looks like there might be something at the battle restaurant. If this side mission doesn't involve a battle in the battle restaurant, I'm going to be really upset. Hello! Welcome to Restaurant Lana. Our flavors will never overwhelm your palate. We are delighted to offer a full 3-course feast of Pokemon battles at our establishment. First, taste of this Scrumptious Skirmish sampler is free of charge. Would you like to try it? Yes. I'm glad to hear it. Please follow me. For the first course, we humbly present Audrey's Pokemon. Bon appetit! Level 30. I may be a little over leveled for this. Kiddo's so cute. You're a girl who knows how to enjoy her salad. Is it because they're grass type? Just some easy battles. This doesn't have the little, like, side challenge of, like, you have to do it in exactly this many turns, or your food will be too hot or too cold. And that not very effective move just destroyed that Pansear. This is a tough Litleo. 3 whole hits? I guess all of them were not very effective, but one not very effective move destroyed the Pansear. Magnifique! Here's a little show of appreciation for you, fully savoring all our restaurant has to offer. Okay. So it looks like Restaurant Luna is up and running. That is good. I had been really disappointed. Oh, I also want to go shopping at the Boutique Couture. There it is. No. Leftovers is such a funny name for an item, don't you think? Leftovers, leftovers, my heart, you have won. Leftovers, leftovers, are you loved by everyone? As you see, I take my job as a waitress very seriously. In fact, I'm trying to help reduce food waste by teaching the world how useful leftovers are. Since you made the happy mistake of talking to me, you should pitch in to aid my mission. Think you'd be up for a battle? My Pokemon will be holding, you guessed it, leftovers. Leftovers are great. Both in-game and in real life. Don't be offended if you catch my Pokemon munching during the battle. Just think of it as part of their charm. I do not like Diggersby's cries. Oops. I didn't see its health go up. I assume it did. A crit? I don't think I needed that. Ouch. Let's use Absol. I've got nothing left. It's over. I guess even leftovers can't save you if all signs point to defeat. Here, I'd like you to have some leftovers of your own. They're, fresh, if that's the right word. Nothing better than mostly eaten apples. If you give your Pokemon leftovers to hold, they'll recover HP periodically during battle. Plus, it's really cute to see Pokemon chewing away while they're serving up attacks. Oh, I just realized. Leftovers never run out, right? Then can Pokemon keep eating them forever? If so, I feel like that should count as one of the 7 wonders of the Pokemon world. Not that I know what the other 6 are. It's the one wonder of the Pokemon world. Why do there have to be 7 of them? What was I gonna do? I'll do this side mission and then I'm gonna go to the boutique. I just stepped on his Stunfisk. You gotta help me! One of my Stunfisk has gone missing. Oh, and it's no ordinary Stunfisk. It looks like this fellow because I caught them in the Galar region. They bury themselves in the ground so they look just like Pokeballs someone dropped. Could you do me a favor and go look for my Stunfisk in Wild Zone 11? I bet it's disguised itself as a Pokeball. Please let me know if you find it. Is that Wild Zone 11 right in front of me? I don't think it is, but it must be, right? Well, back to the Super Bowl thing. The question was, who's your favorite Pokemon? If you're up for commenting, I want to know who all of your favorite Pokemon are, and why. My favorite is Shaman, because it is the reason I ever started watching the anime. You saw like some cute art of like a bunch of grass type Pokemon, including Shaman, and Shaman was the only one that I didn't recognize, so I had to Google who's that Pokemon, and discovered that Well, it's Shaman, and there's a whole movie that features Shaman that also features, like, my all-time favorite legendary Pokemon. So I watched it, and then I watched, like, the entire rest of the anime. But even aside from, like, that, I think Shaman's a really cute design. It's the Gratitude Pokemon, which is very sweet. I want to know who everyone's favorite Pokemon is. But it's really hard to pick just one, you know? Like, there's so many good Pokemon out there. And it kind of changes, like, on a day-to-day basis, you know? Or whatever game I'm playing. All the people in the commercial had solid picks for their favorites. The only one that I'm, like, neutral on, at worst, is Psyduck. I also did not know who most of those people are. And I'm glad they got, like, a variety of people from a variety of places. Speaking of variety of languages, I thought that was neat. Oh, that's my Stunfisk. Are you okay? You didn't get your leg bitten or anything, right? Ah, good. You seem unharmed. Hmm? Oh, you finally found the one you were searching for? A Stunfisk? See, my Stunfisk here has been searching for a really strong trainer for itself. I think it wants you to be its trainer. Please train up Stunfisk to be nice and strong. Ooh, a max revive? And a power weight, whatever that is. Alright. Yeah, let's go to the boutique. I'm probably not gonna buy anything because I spent so much money on clothes I'm not even wearing. Clothes that I didn't even get to wear for like half an episode. Once I beat Jacinth and finish the SBC plot, I'm gonna change back into the clothes I bought. Oh, so stylish. You're just the sort we like to see here at Boutique Couture. Remember me? You're the one who put me in this outfit. Not a fan of these boots. I might actually buy these gloves. I guess just classic black. No Pokemon trainer can be the protagonist without a hat and gloves. I guess most of them actually don't wear gloves, do they? Most of the time in single battles, I feel like detect and protect are kind of useless. Like, they only delay the inevitable by a little bit. But I can actually see the point of those moves in this game. I love Gorgeist. It's one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon. Just kind of slumped over. Typical Team MZ. Oh, we have a reputation. Nice. I should heal my team. I wasn't even using my super effective move. This kid's gonna be a really tough trainer someday. Lots of pseudo-legendaries. This view would be so much nicer if it wasn't for the scaffolding around Prison Tower. Right. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you think I should keep doing the Z-A Royale battles in episode, or if I should leave them off and do them on my own time like I have been. If you have an opinion. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!